And so welcome back. I believe it's been a minute since we played this one because it's called Cthulhu again,
It has been a minute.
but it's okay.
Hot minute.
Yes. As per normal, as per last time, I am the keeper of arcane lore, Dengle. Joining me,
Hi, I'm Nenavar. I'm playing Barnabas, the accountant.
Hi, I'm Buttons. I'm playing Eileen the nurse.
And I'm Cocia. I play Etta the librarian.
And I'm Saoirse. I'm Feyla. I play Saoirse, the journalist. Brain.
they meld
I
together. It's
stumbled
fine.
over accountant.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Trust me. And technically speaking, I play a character as well, but for now, they'll be okay. So what exactly did happen last time? I'm sure everybody remembers everything, right?
I listened to this earlier today, actually. So we went and let's see, Etta and Eileen. Oh wait, I forgot how this started. We got a call from the captain. Had to go check in. We did some investigating into the flower, the trumpet flower. I don't remember the actual name. Eileen and I want to say Saoirse and the captain all went and talked to Stumpy. And then Etta and Barnabas went and talked to a woman and procured a flower. And were also congratulated on their upcoming nuptials. And then we all met up at I don't think the shop had a name. Stop
Nope.
it. And then we got some information out of that guy. Eileen found some evidence of stuff being tampered in his backyard. Then we went and did some investigating where Saoirse and Barnabas went on their own and came across some people performing some sort of ritual. Etta and Eileen found a room that did have a ritual to potentially the Baron, and then had some sanity loss because of a goat half. Let's see, Saoirse and Barnabas were met up with the captain. He saved us from being mugged, pretty much. Then we went kind of exploring into the bayou, not fully into it though. Got flaming coconuts thrown at us. Went to grab Eileen and Etta. Went further into the bayou, met a guy who was doing some crazy shit. Attacked him. He hit.
I was gonna say Barnabas kicked a dog.
Yeah. A thing with the dog happened. Saoirse almost got pushed back through the window to get the dog. And was pulled out by Barnabas. And I had some magic cast on her, as did the captain. We took the guy in for questioning, and that's it. Although Etta and Saoirse are now living together and have some books.
Yes, some very.
I think that's a
special
good
books.
summary, right?
Minor. Barnabas kicked the dog's owner, not the dog. The dog ran into a wall.
This is actually true. However, Barnabas did get
Bit
a
by
very-
said dog.
yeah.
We're
So
two
if it
for
was
two with
the accurate-
Barnabas injuries so far.
Yeah. So, everybody's been treated because Barnabas went to the hospital and actually had it like cleaned and stitched up because it was pretty good bite.
Plus bayou.
Yeah, that too. Saoirse and Etta have been living together, like you said. Eileen's still been doing Eileen stuff, which I'm sure probably involves beating patients with a metal pole. Not really. Anyway, so first order of business. I need Saoirse and or Etta to give me a library use or occult roll.
Bolt, you said?
Boo. I failed.
My
Yeah.
occult 75. So
So you said you were reading the books, so give me either or, please.
oh nope. That's an 87.
Hey, that's what I rolled.
Okay. So you were working together and just copied off each other's notes and failed
Pretty much.
miserably. Because Saoirse's got a fairly decent occult as well, right?
I don't have a fairly decent anything.
Well,
My
That's fair.
my occult's 25 and my library use is 35.
oh, so neither one.
I don't have a fairly decent anything. My highest stat is listen and stealth at 55.
Okay, that works.
I just have to say, it's funny that the journalist has better library use than the library. Throwing it out.
I do find that pretty funny.
Okay, so Eileen and Barnabas, you are going about your daily life. You're currently at work. Eileen's on the ward. Barnabas is in the middle of looking through somebody's taxes to make sure that the IRS can't come back at them. When you both get a call, and it's the captain, he's like, "Hey, I hate to bring you away from work. I will give you whatever kind of excuse that you need to. I need you down at the docks tomorrow. Well, yesterday, not tomorrow. Tomorrow would be dumb. Yesterday."
Got it.
I'll be there. Forward your note to Dr. whatever his name is.
Yeah, I'll just put a presidential letterhead on top of it, and it'll suffice. As far as Saoirse and Etta are concerned, you're scouring over these books, and you just hear a loud thump, thump, thump at the door.
Somebody's at the door. I'll be right back. Trot, trot, trot.
You open the door, and it is Captain.
Hey, Captain, would you like to come in? We're just in the library.
Get your things. We're going.
Oh. How long should we
Very
pack for?
Not long, but I would pack things.
Okay. Give me a minute. Mix Saoirse, we have to go. Cap's here.
Oh, that was sudden.
Yeah, he said pack for a few days. Make sure we have things.
All right.
So, first things first, I need to know exactly what everybody's carrying on them.
Hell if I know. Standard stuff. Small weapon. I think she's got a iron rod at this point. Camera. I don't know, other generic stuff.
Etta, I feel like you're probably the next in line as far as preparedness.
Sure. Etta will make sure that he has a dress or two for the trip, not knowing what we're going to get into. Probably a small first aid kit, some dry food, some rice and beans or something, handgun, one of her books, probably not one of the books that we just got, but one of her books she would definitely bring with her to read, and flashlight. Yeah, I don't know. Good.
All right. And Barnabas, because I feel like yours is fairly short.
Probably a few changes of clothes. Possibly a magnifying glass, just in case he has to go searching for something.
Okay.
You know, some little bits of food that he has to carry around.
Okay. And then finally, Eileen, what are you taking with you?
She will take couple changes of clothes, raincoat, boots, stethoscope, ibuprofen, wallet, first aid kit, makeup kit, hairbrush, notepad, fountain pen, ink refill, and her usual assortment of jewelry, her wedding ring.
Okay. Good enough.
Barnabas is also going to have his neighbor take care of his fish.
Okay, that'll work. They willingly do so. It's an old lady. Anytime Barnabas is like, can you do something for me? Yeah, sure. So you all meet Captain at the docks, just north of the city. And he comes like hauling in, right? And this is before ABS, so you can actually do this. He locks up the brakes and slides into the parking spot. And he gets out and he's like, all right, so you two just find your other two. I will be right with you guys. I gotta get stuff from the trunk.
Aye, aye.
And he heads around back and you can hear like the trunk open, starts like rifling through things.
Okay, let's find Ms. Eileen and Mr. Barnabas. What are we doing though?
You mean Mr. Barnabas? But
Barnabas.
there's no T in there.
There is whenever it says it.
So yeah, you four meet up. And Captain's shortly after. He's like, all right, so good news, bad news. I know it's only been a couple days, but we've got a major lead, and I need to figure out what the hell's going on. Apparently, somebody's out on a fishing boat throwing people overboard in pieces.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah, that's why I'm going.
And why do you think you need us?
Because you're my investigative team.
Not the cops.
No, this is specifically dealing with us. Muttering something about Shadow Man coming and the Baron will consume us all and all that fun stuff. So yeah, kind of falls underneath our jurisdiction.
Do I get a bigger knife for this one?
Yeah, if you want one. I've got 4 in my bag.
Eileen will grab one of the bigger knives.
He hands you one and he's like, yeah, that's I won't tell you what I did with that one, but it wasn't good. Yeah, I've had that for a minute, unfortunately. So yeah, and he kind of looks around and he's like, there it is, and he kind of like points over to a boat. It's this old rickety thing. It's an old gentleman. He's got a very long white beard. He's like, oh, Everett, how you doing, man? He's like, how you doing, Uncle? Yeah, you know, normal stuff. It's weird you want to go out fishing, but whatever. Yeah, sure. Not really fishing, but we'll cover that when we get there. All right, whatever. Who's your friend?
Hi, I'm Etta. Etta May White. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good. How about you three?
I'm Saoirse.
That's a name you don't hear every day.
Not here, at least.
No, not here. I'd say call me Captain Nichols, but we already got one of those here, so just call me Fred. All right.
All right, Fred.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he's got Captain part taken already. So then he kind of helps y'all on the boat. It's that little rickety thing. It'll hold together, but if there's a stiff enough wind, it might like start flexing and stuff like that. So it's a bit sketchy. Then he sets off, takes you on the boat, and sits y'all down. He's like, so really, what we going out for? I mean, he don't fish. He don't like the water. There's a reason why I joined the army. And if I may, like, 3 of y'all don't look like you really. Well, 2 of y'all really don't look like you fish. You, miss, and he points at Eileen. You probably. You, Saoirse, maybe. Y'all 2 know.
I take no offense in that. I do not fish. I'd rather be in the library.
And it's fairly obvious. Cap's like, yeah, so I'm gonna need you when I get close, or when we get close, just stay on the ship, get close, and we'll hop over to another ship, and that's all you need to know. Cap's like, we ain't going out to that one shrimp boat, are we? Yeah, we are. Damn it. Alright, whatever. Paying me $500. I don't really care.
Why don't you want to go out to that boat?
It's creepy as hell. Some captain that apparently like murdered his whole crew. I don't know. Said people been eating people and all that. But I don't know. Rumors. I ain't seen it. I don't want to see it.
Fair enough. I wouldn't want to see it either.
And unfortunately, I don't think that y'all have too much of a choice.
That we do not.
So he hops behind the wheel and wheel. And he takes you out there. He ties off to the boat for a little bit. And he's like, all right, hurry up and hop over. It's a pretty big boat. And, I mean, it is. It's a 50-foot shrimp boat. Looks like it's got 2 levels above the water and possibly 1 or 2 below. And then your main deck. So it's very big, especially for a shrimp boat. Hopefully you find not a whole lot on there.
Ideally, we find nothing.
And the captain hops over and is like, all right, uncle. I'll shoot a flare off when we need you, okay? Just stay in the area, like go anchor somewhere. Kind of nods and he heads off and he turns around and he's like, so how do we want to do this? Do we want to do this like that one comic strip with the bunch of kids and the dog where they split up all the time? Or do we want to stay together?
I think staying together is a better idea.
Yeah, the last 2 times we split up, but it didn't work out so great.
Especially for Barnabas.
Yeah, I'd definitely prefer us to stay together.
Maybe this time you won't get injured. That's the goal this time around, I think. For Barnabas not to get injured.
How about any of us to be injured?
Yes, please don't make me sprint 3 levels across the boat to get to you.
Yeah.
If we need you, we'll scream.
So I got good news. And he kind of laughs a little bit and he's like, yeah, I ain't carrying this old rucksack for nothing. And he pulls out a couple, like, It honestly looks like a breastplate, but it's basically just a sheet of plate metal. And he hands one to Barnabas and like, this is gonna help you not get hurt, okay?
Just don't fall overboard.
No, that you fall overboard, just swim down, it'll fall off you, and then just come back up. Assuming you can swim, I don't know if you can swim.
I'm sure I can.
I'll throw the ring over there at you. I got another one. Does anybody else want one?
Well, I used to be pretty good at swimming. I don't think I'm that great anymore. It's been a few years.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's here. I'm just gonna lay it down. I don't need it. I promise you. Y'all figure it out. Then he just lays down the other, like, whatever you want to call it, piece of armor. And effectively what that does for you, Barnabas, is when you take damage that isn't like somebody biting you in the rear end, it reduces it by 2.
Okay. Pretty sure all my injuries so far have not been to my chest, so sure, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Just wear it backwards.
Yeah. So yeah, whoever else wants the other one, that's the advantage of it.
I think I'm okay. I'd rather be able to sneak.
Yeah, that's the problem, is it makes you loud, so you take
Oh,
the penalty.
gosh. I just realized, I thought you were talking about like a swim ring, like a life preserver. Wow, never mind. I'm so sorry. Now my whole swimming thing makes no sense. I'm just gonna hide now.
It's fine. I was distracted by a child. Anyway. So he pulls out a couple things from his particular thing. He pulls out 2 handguns and a full-on rifle. As well as a flare gun and a couple sticks of dynamite. And a roll of, like, fuse.
What's the plan with those?
That's a question.
Use your imagination with this. I'm supposed to get rid of any evidence.
We're not leaving a boat behind us. I see.
Yeah. Depending on what's on here, we don't want to get now. I'll carry all this stuff. I'll make sure not to use the dynamite like I normally would. Just like light and throw. Set and light and run is what that's going to be. Okay?
Sure.
So we going up first, or we going down?
I vote we go up first. That way, when we do eventually go down, we can go down knowing that there's nothing going to sneak up behind us.
Okay.
I like that plan.
So do we want to start all the way at the top, or all the way, like, go level by level up?
Start at the top.
We should probably start with the top since we could check and make sure no one's watching us from a distance.
Okay. So you climb the ladder all the way up. Go into what's the actual bridge. It is completely devoid of anything. There was an obvious sign of some sort of scuffle. There is a little bit of blood here and there, probably from like somebody getting like cut or something. However, there's blood trail leading out. There's papers everywhere, charts mainly, and there's an open ledger that pretty much just looks like it's just got poundage and yield and in and out. However, from the first glance, doesn't look like there's a whole lot going on.
Are there any odd Sorry, are there any odd points of entry? Any smashed windows or broken doors? Anything like that?
There is a smashed window, however, there's no glass on the inside. So it looks like it was probably smashed outward.
Is there any blood on the outside of the window?
Yeah, just a little bit.
But no trail leading off halfway down the deck in another direction or anything like that?
The trail that is there is the trail leading toward the inside of the ship.
Okay.
Captain kind of turns around and is like, just check around real quick, just to make sure there ain't nothing. I'll make sure nothing comes up out of nowhere. And
All
he
right.
posts up in the middle of the room with his 2 pistols ready and like looking at both doors at the same time.
So is there desks or anything in here, or furniture?
There are 2 desks, as well as the helm, which has a couple drawers in there.
And Saoirse checked the desks.
Yep. One desk is completely unlocked. The other one has one locked drawer.
Try to unlock that, I guess.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me.
I succeeded.
Okay. You open up and see a little black book in there, as well as a little like shaving razor.
I'm sorry, a what?
Like a shaving straight razor.
Oh, I think you said eraser. I was very confused.
No.
Can Saoirse look at the book?
Yep. You look in the book, and a lot of it is like day to day, like had a good haul, this, that, and the next. Come across one of met a really nice businessman today. Dressed really well, brown suit, had kind of a tweed look to it. Offered to be a financier of the boat going forward. All he wanted was 5% return, which seems like a good idea. I'm going to talk to the rest of the crew to make sure they're okay with it. And then next entries, yeah, he's coming on board today to do a inspection. Seems routine. Everything moving forward. Next one, which is yesterday. It's like, had a bad dream last night. I'm sure it's nothing. But every time I have a bad dream, I have a bad day fishing. Hope everything goes well tomorrow.
Well, it seems our friend in the brown suit paid a visit to the boat. So, they will hold up the little black book, waving in a little bit.
Wasn't that so very considerate of our friend in the suit?
Wasn't it just? He apparently came on to do a search because he was going to invest in the boat, and then the captain, I'm assuming, had what he called a bad dream, and then expected to have a bad day fishing.
I'm sure you just expected the investment to go south.
I don't know. Saoirse will check the other drawers then in the desk and all that.
Hang on, this just doesn't make sense. If our friend in the brown suit is who people claim he is, why would he invest in a shrimping boat?
Why would they go nuts and kill each other and potentially eat each other?
Cabin fever, I've seen it a few times.
I don't think the boat was out that far. What have you seen, Eileen?
That is a great question, and no, this boat typically goes out for like a day and a half. I highly doubt it's cabin fever.
Could have been protecting Devil's Lettuce.
Possibly, but I don't think it's going to have that big of an effect.
Never know with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, true.
Maybe they had some Endura flour.
Maybe. What else you find on that desk?
Not sure yet. They will continue digging through it.
You look
There's a
through
straight razor.
Yeah, you finish looking through that one. Look through the other one. It's a bunch of like pens and pencils, and got some ink here and there. There's a spyglass, like old school spyglass, as well as a sextant.
Take the spyglass. Just normal stuff. Nothing out of the normal.
All right. Head on down then. You want to go outside and head down? Or you want to go down back stairwell?
Can Barnabas borrow the spyglass and just take a look around outside, make sure no one's watching us?
Saoirse will hand it over.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me, I believe there's a search.
Which one?
Go ahead and give me a spot hidden.
Nope. Got an 81.
Okay. You can't quite get it lined up properly, so like you have a hard time seeing anything really. But on your check, you don't really see anything too crazy.
Is there anything?
Barnabas will hand the spyglass back to her.
Saoirse. Them.
Yeah, them.
Is there anything at the helm? Or at the wheel or whatever? You said there was a couple.
Yep. There is a screwdriver, a wrench, and a small blowtorch.
Shove them in the bag.
Okay. The screwdriver and the wrench are made out of iron, if you're curious.
They have an iron rod. They're fine. But you said blowtorch?
Yes, small blowtorch.
I like.
Probably a little bit ahead of time, but it's fine. So heading down the back stairwell or the front? The back one is the one with the blood trail.
Follow the blood?
Why do you want to do that?
Because we need to find whatever this is.
Alright.
You can stay behind me, it's okay.
Yes, the two short women will lead the way. You'll be fine in the back.
Please do. We'll be able to see over you.
To be honest, I'm pretty sure Barnabas is only a little bit taller than Etta.
That is 4'10", so middle.
My size is 65, so Saoirse is like those bean poles.
Yeah. So you head down the back stairwell, and immediately you're like, I don't like this, because the bulb at the end of it is broken, but it's still flashing. You can see the blood trail leading down into the doorway. You make it down, and it looks like it was a crew mess. However, when you get in there and you actually like get a full sight of what this is, can I get everybody to make me a sanity check?
Sure, we love those here. Oh, I think I succeeded for once. Yes, I succeeded.
I succeeded.
I'm good.
So am I.
Okay, so Cap kind of twitches a little bit, and he's like, I'm fine. It's fine.
Don't get twitchy on us now.
Yeah, it's fine. Bad memories. But you see somebody like up where they'd serve food with a large knife sticking out of their face.
That's not something I ever want to see again.
Yes. Yeah. Like I said, bad memories. Hold on. And he kind of grabs a tablecloth and throws it over top of the body. It's like, go ahead and search. I'm gonna stand in that doorway since we know nothing's coming from that one. That one over there should be the kitchen, so be careful going in there. I'm not gonna check, but yeah. And he stands at the next stairwell going down.
Out of routine habit, can Eileen check the body for identification?
Yep, you check its pockets, and there is nothing to be found. But with your knowledge of like local, that's not super like weird, especially for people going on a boat, because like paper, water doesn't mix.
Any identifying marks like tattoos or piercings or injuries?
Yes, he actually does have crossed cannons on his left arm.
Eileen will make a mental note of it.
Yep. If you want to, you can give me. Remember which one it would be. Just a straight up history check to figure out what that would mean.
Oh, I'm so good at those. Let's do this. Haha, nope.
Okay. Anybody else that wants to?
Do you need some help, Eileen?
You might know this a bit better than I would. Can you come and check the tattoo here?
I think I rolled really high. I did. Nope. Sorry. That doesn't ring a bell to me either.
Barnabas will help too. You said history check, right?
Yes.
Nope.
I rolled really low, but not low enough.
Man, okay.
I rolled an 11. I needed a 5.
This episode is now called The Secret of the Crossed Canons, and you cannot tell me differently. We are not meant to know.
Hey, Captain, do you know what that means?
Actually, you probably have more of knowledge of that specifically. So let's give him an advantage dice. No, it's an old naval tattoo. I don't know exactly what it means. Best I can tell you.
Alright.
That tracks with a shrimping boat.
Yeah. Like I said, I'll keep the stairwell covered. Go and look around and see if you can find something fun. And he goes back over the top of the stairwell and he takes his rifle out and points it straight down.
Question about the knife that was sticking out of the body. Was it like just a mess hall kitchen knife, or was it like someone's pocket knife, or was it a machete? Was it markedly interesting in any way whatsoever?
Have you ever seen a like shucking knife?
Yes.
It's one of those. So the knife itself wasn't big. However, it probably was like inserted and then like other things happened and made him stay there.
No initials carved into the handle or anything like that?
Nope. No scrimshaw on it, nothing like that. Sorry.
Does the body look eaten?
No, does not.
Okay, that's good.
The body is, however, not warm.
No decay, though. Visible
Right.
decay.
Right.
Could I guess how long it had been dead?
Give me a medicine check.
I'm pretty good at those. Like, actually pretty good at those. Yeah. I succeeded. Not a big succeed, but I succeeded.
Somewhere between 3 and 4 hours, if you had to guess. It's starting to become a little bit stiff. Starting to show signs of cooling on the lower parts, but not getting to the point where it smells yet. So.
Oh, so this is fairly recent.
Yeah.
Okay, search the room.
All right.
Let's do it.
Spot hidden, please. Yet again.
Who wants to roll this one?
Everybody.
I'll take it.
Okay. I succeeded.
Success for Etta.
Once again, I have failed.
Same.
Okay. So, Saoirse succeeded. Etta succeeded?
Yes, I did.
Okay, cool. Were either of those a hard success?
No, sadly.
Okay. Just trying to figure out how many things gave you. In the main room, there's not a whole lot going on. You do find a random shoe underneath one of the tables, as well as in the back cupboards. They are lined with all sorts of liquor behind a hidden panel.
Take one of those.
When you grab it out and you look at it, it has a like a stamp on it that's of a dragon. Again, if you would like to roll a history check, you can.
Taking the best rolls here. Not at all.
You could also technically put this under occult.
I still
If
would
you
not
would
have
like.
passed unless I can re-roll.
You can roll that one as well.
Even higher. What kind of alcohol is it?
It is good old-fashioned unaged dry whiskey. Would you show anybody else?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does anyone know what
Anybody
this
else?
dragon means?
Barnabas will take a look.
History or occult, remember.
Nope.
Yeah. Also, nope. I rolled a 90.
You.
Will forever be a mystery then.
All right.
Do they all have the dragon on them?
Yes.
Okay.
Are they all whiskey?
Yes. The captain kind of looks at him and is like, "Oh, I don't like that."
Why?
Y'all don't understand the issues with the whole like Grand Dragon thing, but I promise you, it ain't nothing I'm messing with right now.
All right.
Dragon.
Wait,
Yeah.
you don't mean...
Yeah.
Isn't that what those people call themselves whenever they're in power?
The people that like to wear sheets around, yeah, those ones.
Mm-hmm, yeah,
I
those
see.
People.
I see.
Yeah, they don't like people like me.
They don't like
Um,
people like anyone except themselves, so yeah.
fair. I rolled a 3, so
Nice.
So So
Well, that bodes well for here then.
Yeah. I'm sure that'll be fine, right?
Sure.
Anyway, more to the point. Find anything else?
In this room?
You could always
There's a
grab
shoe over there.
Sorry. What was that? I was gonna say we could all.
Sorry.
Etta, go! Cocia, go!
I was just saying there's a shoe over there because we found that random shoe.
Okay, it's odd. Anybody check kitchen yet?
No.
Next on our list.
You want to, or you just want to lock that? And
Look, I don't really want to, no.
I'll do it.
But we probably should.
Yes.
Apparently the body's only been dead a few hours.
Okay. Like I said, I'll be right here. If you want me to open up and take a look, I'll do it. But
Let's let Eileen do it.
Yeah, let me do this. I'm used to finding odd things in refrigerated places. Let's get
You
this
come up
over
with the weirdest lines, Eileen. I worry about you sometimes.
All right. So, Eileen, first and foremost, you're strong, right?
Yep, she's pretty strong.
I need a straight up strength check.
Can do. That is a hard success.
Okay, that is enough to move whatever is barring the door. With a loud screech, something slides across the door as you like thump against it. Because at first it was like, oh, it's locked. No, it's not. Slides across, hits the metal counter on the other side of the ship, or other side of the room. And you just hear, oh god, he's coming! From somebody, and you just like are faced with basically what turns out to be like a makeshift like cross out of a couple wooden spoons.
Oh my...
Hello?
Oh, blessed Lord, is someone alive back there?
Who are you?
I'm a nurse.
Oh, you're a nurse? Come here, please. First mate needs some help.
She'll poke her head back there very suspiciously, just to make sure no one's gonna like lunge at her.
And you see a rather small gentleman, smaller than Barnabas, in what would be fitting for a cook's outfit, with the spoons, as well as a larger gentleman that's rather well built. He's probably mid-50s, salt and pepper hair, and he is bleeding quite well from a gash across his forehead, and he's got some glass embedded in his arm. And he's like, I told you I'm fine.
Mary Mother of God, we got 2 live ones back here.
Are they going to eat us?
Not yet, at least. And Eileen will kind of shoulder her way back into the back.
Eileen, don't go!
I guess we're following her.
So you move back there. The older gentleman stands up and he's like, Lucas, what's yours?
Eileen.
Nice to meet you. I guess dressing the head wound probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Arm is fine. I'll take it out later. It'll be alright.
Little word of advice. Leave it in until you know you can get somewhere quickly to deal with it, because as soon as you take it out, it's just going to go everywhere. Let's deal with this head wound first.
Yeah, my thought on it. And he kind of sits down and he's like, what y'all doing here?
We heard that someone was going nuts on the boat and we're asked to investigate.
And they think you.
I'm not alone. Do I look dumb enough to be alone?
No, but judging by what you have out there from what we heard, doesn't sound overly terrifying or intimidating.
Doesn't always need to be. Let's get this head wound patched up and get you out of here.
Oh.
And we, at least some of us, go and make sure Eileen isn't gonna go get killed.
Yeah, you can get to the door, and like as you come to the door, you are faced with that same like wooden spoon setup, and this guy's just shaking, like bad. And the older gentleman kind of looks over. Like, Mike, I told you stop freaking out about everything. I think he's gone. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think he's gone.
Are you able to tell us what happened here?
Yeah, me and the captain got in a bit of a scuffle up on the bridge. After I started bleeding to come down here to get my son to help me out, which obviously worked. And he kind of smiles a little bit. I heard a bunch of commotion, looked outside, and a couple of deckhands were going through just slaughtering people for no apparent reason. Happened directly after this whole thing. And they were in here eating like they normally do. And I think just something might have snapped on them. I don't know. We barred the door and we kind of let everything die down at this point.
Who all was on the boat?
Oh, the full crew, about 25 of us. Not including the navigator. And cook and the engineman. So I guess technically 28.
Was there anyone extra?
No.
No other passengers?
No, not for this one. A couple days ago, we went out with some businessman that was paying for fuel now, but beyond that, no.
A few days ago. Did the book said it was just the other day, didn't it?
Yeah.
Well, that's weird. You're sure it wasn't... You're sure that there was no one here, and that it was a few days ago that you had the guest?
Yeah. He come on board, he did his inspection, we come back into dock, he left. Captain was like, alright, cool, everybody, good night's sleep, we'll be back out in 2-3 days. And we come out, and now we're here.
Here's will pull out the book. The timeline doesn't match up, does it?
No, it's pretty close.
Oh, okay. I suppose that tracks. Was there anything odd about the businessman?
Oh, he's a bit quiet. He seemed to be a whole lot more interested in a deckhands than anything else.
Deckhands that went crazy.
Just all of them, really. He did take a special interest in Bobby, because Bobby's a big old boy. He's one of the ones that started just beating the snot out of people. As well as his brother Bobo. There's a nickname, of course. I don't actually know what his real name is.
That's fine, I think.
But yeah, he took a special interest in those two just because they're just massive. They're funny. They're real funny, but it is what it is.
I see. Thank you.
Not a problem. Eileen, please roll me a medicine check to get this all cleaned up.
Do you need any extra supplies? And Etta will take out first aid kit they packed.
Thanks, but I've got my own. Success.
All right. Yeah, you stem the bleeding. You get it cleaned as well as you can clean it. The younger of the two is like, all right, so when are we leaving?
Whenever it's safe.
We
I
have
don't know, when are we leaving?
more investigating to do. It might be better if you two stay here.
Okay. In terms of, all right, Ed, let's move this thing back in position when they leave. Just come by and like knock on the door when you're ready to leave. Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Thank you for your help.
You might want to add more since Eileen was able to get past it.
Yeah, she hit it pretty hard. I think we're probably good. It takes two of us to move that. So, and the old guy just kind of like looks at him. He's like, "Yeah, two of us." You guys head out of the kitchen.
Before we leave the mess hall, Saoirse will... I don't know if they're going to go crazy on us. Do we want to block the door from this side too so they can't get out and come kill us?
Is there anything for us to block the door with?
Tables.
But it swings inward towards them, so that won't do too much.
Unless we
I mean,
unless
is there...
we tip it sideways.
Did it look like it locked from their side or this side?
It definitely locks from their side, and opens to their side.
There isn't a ton we can do unless we can jam the door somehow.
Correct.
Is there a way we can jam the door?
Give me a locksmith check.
I think... no. I failed.
Does anybody else have locksmith that they would like to try?
I'm going to do it for fun. Nope.
Okay. So you didn't roll a 1?
Yeah, I need to roll a 1.
Yeah.
I rolled 55. I needed the 31.
Dang. So yeah, you kind of like fiddle around with it, and no, there's not really a whole lot you can do outside of like physically breaking the handle.
Is there like a bench seat we could prop up under the handle so just make it more difficult and maybe make a noise if they open it?
There's a couple like normal chairs that you could do that with.
Sure. If nothing else, it might give us a noise indication.
Yeah. So downstairs.
Yes, please.
You get on the stairs and the door is closed. Going into this particular area, it says machine shop.
Okay.
Captain's like, "Do you want me to go first?" I can't guarantee that I'm sure, because machine shop, there's got to be something in there that we don't really want to see.
I'm sure that there's plenty we don't want to be seeing in there.
You want me to go?
I'm more than willing to go first. I've seen enough in my life that it's probably ain't gonna be the worst of it.
After one of you.
Just get it over with. Rip it off like a bandit.
I'll be right behind you.
Bandit.
He slings his rifle over his shoulder, pulls out one of his pistols, opens the door, and storms in. How quickly does everybody else go in?
I
Not
was right
quickly.
behind him.
Okay.
One of us is going to drag his feet.
Okay. How about Etta?
I'm sorry. Where's Saoirse in the mix? I missed that.
Probably before Barnabas, but
Okay. I was
not
gonna
by
say
a
right
ton.
after- I was gonna say right after Eileen, so
Yeah,
I
that
wanted to make
tracks.
sure.
That tracks.
Okay. So Eileen and Etta, can I get you two to make me a dodge check, please?
If I have to. Nope.
I'm good.
Okay, so Eileen manages to dodge out of the way of a falling object. However, Captain and Etta both get smacked on top of the head with a rather large wrench. Yeah, Etta's kind of swings into the doorway, and Captain kind of gets flung out and smacks him in the back of the head. He's like, "Ow!" And you take 1 point of damage.
That smarts a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, that. To be fair, isn't the worst thing ever. And Eileen, you get to actually take the scene in, and it's exactly what you expected. There is crimson everywhere. The bandsaw looks like it's been used to cut up chunks and pieces. As such, when everybody enters, no matter how much like preparedness that you have, can I also get a sanity check?
It's a fail.
Success.
I'm good.
I'm still good.
Okay, so Etta, you failed.
Yes, sir.
You take 1 sanity damage.
Woohoo!
So not only did you take 1, you took the other. That sucks. The captain was kind of like blank faced. Yep, I was expecting this.
Are you good?
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
Any changes in vision?
No, we're good. And he kind of walks into the middle of the room. He's like, "You can search around if you want to. I don't expect you to really want to hang out here too long."
Quick check.
Okay, quick check. Give me a spot hidden, please.
Barnabas is going to help.
I hit my 5th.
So you got an extreme success.
I rolled an 11.
Okay.
I got a 14. So that's a hard pass.
Okay. Anybody else succeed?
I literally failed by 1. I needed a 25. I rolled a 26.
I think I succeeded. I'm sorry, 1 second. Let me see. Spot hidden. There we go. Yes, that is the just regular success for Etta.
Okay. So Saoirse and Barnabas and Etta. You all spot a rather large creature, or a large figure, let's put it that way, attempting to hide behind a curtain. Eileen, you are like, "Man, this is an awful sight," and Captain's kind of just like still staring at the bandsaw.
Do I need to smack the captain upside the head a little bit to get him moving?
Give me a psychoanalysis.
I'm not very good at those.
You're fine.
Oh, I just barely made it.
Yeah, he's fine. He's just like, "Man, what kind of sick son of a..." That's his thought right now. It's not a wartime thing.
Can Barnabas point out the figure to him?
And Saoirse sneak forward towards them?
Yes, give me a stealth, please. And Barnabas, how are you doing that? Just out of curiosity.
He's just gonna shake him and then point over towards the curtain.
Okay. He turns, he looks, and he just kind of raises his pistol, and he's like, Saoirse, what is your role?
I failed. I'm guessing they slipped on some blood or something, but I'm pulling out the metal rod.
How much did you fail by?
I rolled a 73. I needed a 55.
Would you like to spend luck?
Yeah, we're gonna do that. Let's see, what's my luck? Shit, I didn't write down my luck. Yeah.
That's one of your 4 things.
Huh?
That's one of the things that we roll for.
I know, I didn't apparently write it down, and I thought I wrote down my starting.
Uh-oh.
I want to say it was one of my average ones, but I don't... Shit.
It was above a 25, right?
Yeah. I just don't
Okay.
remember by how.
Because you need like 25 to pass.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Hang on. I'm fairly certain I picked the 50 for luck. Because I rolled a 50.
Okay.
And that's the only stat that I don't have on here. So.
Okay.
We'll call
Yeah.
it 50.
So. Yeah. If you're actually wanting to spend that much luck on this, cool. We can make that happen.
Probably should. Maybe. I don't know.
Do it. Do it.
Hell with it. Why not?
Okay. So you spend luck and you start to slip and you catch yourself and you're like, okay, I got this. And you go up and what do you do once you get to the curtain?
I just want to see if, listen. See if they're saying anything, muttering anything, doing anything.
Okay. Then give me a listen check.
Yeah, I know. So many rolls for this one.
Yeah.
No. Sorry, I didn't mean to slam my hand. No.
All you can hear is your heartbeat in your ears.
That tracks.
How long are you gonna stand there?
Just for a second, not hearing anything, and then turn to the others and be like, "What do I do?"
Okay.
Not saying anything, but making the gestures.
Yeah. I got good news, I got bad news.
Okay.
Something happens when you turn and you're and you raise your arms.
Okay.
Well,
that was a waste of luck.
Not necessarily be the best thing for you. You
Yep.
raise your arms and then you get smacked in the back of the head. You take 2 damage.
Cool. Cool.
As the curtain seemingly comes alive.
Spin and smack it with the club.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a fighting clubs or fighting whatever that is.
That's gone too. Great. Apparently half my sheets are missing. That's cool. Great. Don't know where those are.
Did you assign any of that?
Huh?
Did you assign any to that? Actually, that's
No.
fighting brawl.
I didn't take any fighting.
Okay, so it's a 25 base.
Nope.
Okay, so you miss. So we're gonna go in alphabetical order at this point, because this makes sense. Barnabas.
He's gonna look for anything to grab and then retreat into a corner.
There's plenty to grab. Do you want the file? Do you want a screwdriver? Do you want a saw? Do you want what do you want?
Screwdriver.
Okay. And retreat in the corner and kind of hide.
Attempt to, at least.
Okay. Eileen.
Eileen is going to pull out the big old knife that she got off Captain and begin moving towards where Barnabas and Saoirse are having their issue.
Okay. Would you like to take a swing?
Not yet. Can I like hold my action? Is that a thing?
No.
Okay, no, not yet.
Okay. So you do you prepare to have to jump out of the way or something. Etta.
Can Etta just grab Saoirse's arm and try to pull her back? Pull them back, I'm sorry.
Yep, that technically is a fighting brawl. However, Saoirse can willingly fail the roll.
If they know it's Etta, if they realize it's Etta, they will let that happen.
Yeah. So Etta still needs to be able to physically pull, but you can grab and try to pull. So go ahead and give me that roll, please.
So, fighting brawl.
Yes.
Oh gosh, this is gonna go horrible.
I'm sure it's 25.
Oh! I rolled an 8. That I think for me is a hard success, yeah.
Okay, yeah, you move Saoirse a good 10 feet back. And you just hear Captain say, "Ears!" as he lets loose a couple shots.
Do we have to roll to figure out what he means?
You won't have time to react, to be honest with you. That one hit. So yeah, he. There's my damage. There's the damage. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Lets off 2 shots and they land center mass into this curtain. And I rolled like poo poo. If we're being honest. And you just see 2 holes and blood start trickling. Oh, you done messed up now. And unnamed assailant number 1 comes flying out of the curtain and just reacts to the first person that's there. Looks like they've got a small hatchet, which actually technically could be Etta. Or not Etta, Eileen. They have a small hatchet. So, Eileen, please roll me a dodge. And don't fumble.
I certainly did not. I passed that.
Okay, so he misses. A very sharp swing at you. A little bit of blood does kind of go across your shirt. Get back here! Saoirse. It is your turn.
How close are any of them to Saoirse?
About 8 feet away.
Okay. Is only one person so far, or is there 2 people?
1 person right now.
How thick was that bottle of whiskey?
If you throw it at somebody, it will absolutely smash.
I'm gonna throw it at him.
Okay. I believe there's a throw.
There is. By a lot.
You missed?
Yeah.
So it smashes against the back wall.
Damn it. Should have brought more whiskey.
Eileen, what would you like to do?
He came in swinging. Let's return the energy.
All right.
Let's see, that's a fighting brawl.
Yes, this is still a small enough knife that it is fighting brawl.
Okay. Ooh, that's an extreme success.
That's good. Let me see if I dodge. I do not dodge. I'm not that good. So you do land. It is a D4, not a D3.
3 damage.
Okay. Paired with the 3 plus 5, so we've got 11 damage so far. This particular individual is quite messed up. Etta, what would you like to do?
Etta will pull their revolver out of their. Like she has like a little holster or something, and try to pop off a shot.
Okay.
That is a success.
Okay. And you manage to hit him well enough that he drops to the ground.
Oh. Ooh.
Yeah, he only had 2 points, and I know it has at least a +1 to it, so. So he falls to the ground, and he's very labored breathing at this point. And yeah, we're gonna stop there for right now as far as combat. I skipped Barnabas too, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Mm-hmm.
I apologize. Would you have done anything combat-wise, or just stay hidden?
If his back was turned to Barnabas, he probably will have ran and tried to stab him in the shoulder.
Oh, no, definitely not. Give me a listen check, though, please.
Nope.
Okay. So yeah, he is labored breathing on the ground currently. Captain comes over and he's like, and he like kicks the hatchet out of his hand. He's like, try to save him, sort of.
How many medicine checks do I need to stabilize him?
1 actually.
Okay, let's see how we do. I was gonna say, it's pretty hard for me not to succeed. That's a hard success. Not quite an extreme success, but a hard success.
You start working on him, and you quickly realize that it's a lost cause. There had been prior damage as well. Looks like somebody stabbed him in the back with a rather large knife. That paired with the multiple holes in his chest right now means he's probably going to be passing shortly.
Surprised he's not septic already.
Captain's like, so, damn it. And he just starts like asking him questions, and dude's just like not responding at all. Then he is like, which one are you? Are you Bobo or the other one? He's like, Bobo downstairs, as he like fades out and goes to sleep. He's like, well, we got one more at least, you know that, right?
I'm going to regret this, I know it. And then Saoirse will peek behind the curtain.
Give me a sanity check.
I couldn't not. I'm good.
You're good? Okay.
I'm good.
You're still going to take 1 point of damage.
Okay.
As there's just an eyeball, like, nailed to the wall.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's bad. Looks like there's quite a bit of blood on the wall as well. And, like, a finger that has been obviously gnawed on. So all of that paired together, you still take 1.
That's not great. Is there any writing on the wall?
There is, as a matter of fact. It looks like a first grader wrote it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just make it stop, over and over.
Make what stop? We need to now kill the other one.
Yeah, I can't promise anything on that.
I
My
mean,
job is
if it's him, if it's them or us, I'd prefer us, of course, to live.
yeah. My job is to protect all of you, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Of course, but now I want to know.
We'll find out. Don't worry about it. Trust me. We'll find out.
I'm sure we will. Was there anything else in the room?
Nothing worth noting as far as the investigation is concerned.
Okay.
There are multiple weapons that can be had. If you so choose.
Might pick up that hatchet.
There are 5 hatchets, 1 fire axe, 2 machetes, and a sickle.
Just one of the
wants
hatchets. Just a hatchet.
Okay.
Can I grab the sickle?
Yep.
I do have my weapons page, by the way.
Okay. The hatchet falls under fighting axes. Just out of here, if you're curious.
Have any skills?
Yeah, the sickle falls under fighting large knife.
Barnabas is going to keep his screwdriver firmly gripped in his hand.
And that's still fighting brawl. There are a bunch of screwdrivers and wrenches and such, if you want to take those as well.
I'll grab a wrench to throw at someone in case someone's running at him.
You pick up the biggest wrench that you can find. It's 1.25 inches. So it's like a big half-piece son of a gun. Does anybody else pick anything else up?
I'm good.
Okay. Continue on, or you want to go outside and take a breather?
Saoirse might run back upstairs and grab a couple more bottles of that whiskey.
Okay.
How many bottles were there? Or are there now?
Now there's about 79 of them.
Oh shit.
Yeah, there's
grab
a whole bunch of them.
4 or 5.
Okay. So you grab like 4 or 5. Head back down. At this point, Captain's like already like halfway down the stairs to go below decks.
Saoirse will follow. Probably actually sticking fairly close to him this time.
Okay.
Gripping the axe.
Yeah. So you head down. The door's already open. It's surprisingly well lit. However, there are drag marks and bloodstains and all sorts of fun stuff down here. You hear a metallic, like, drag across the deck. So you can physically hear somebody is, like, roaming around down here. So, how would you like to proceed?
Quietly?
Okay.
Yeah.
Please give me stealth checks. If you have a metal plate on, take a dice penalty where you roll your 10s twice and take the higher of the two.
That's a big fat fail for Etta.
I actually succeeded this one.
Okay.
Extreme success.
Okay. And then Barnabas got...
I should just rolled one since first one was a 40.
Okay, so fail either way. So across everybody, we have 2 successes, 2 failures, and an extreme success. So that averages out to be about a success. That's what we're going to go with. So for the main corridor that you see, there are 7 rooms on each side, so 14 total, with 2 branches off of each side. If that makes any sense to you. So it's like 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, then keep going down with a hall after every second door. And then the last one is just a group of 3.
Guess we check each room and listen in case if something's in there first.
You being all courageous. Go ahead, lead the way.
Yeah, Barney.
I'm just supplying ideas.
Okay, so who is going to check which door?
Saoirse will creep forward towards the hall to peek around both sides to make sure nothing's gonna come up on them.
Okay. There is a small window in each one of the doors. So, Saoirse, go ahead and give me a spot hidden.
Yeah.
For the halls. Everybody else, give me a spot hidden for a given window and give me a number 1 through 4.
Fail.
Okay.
I will go with door number 1, and that is a fail. Big fail.
Go with number 3, and that is an extremely success, I believe.
Okay.
And Eileen succeeded with door number, what's left, 2?
Yeah, 2 and 4.
Yeah, that's
We'll go 2. Keep it going down the line.
Okay. So, Etta, you look in there and it's just a really basic room. Looks like a stock room. To you, at least. Barnabas, you look inside, and this is very obviously like a crew lounge. There are things to gamble with in there. There's a dice set. There's a deck of cards. You see an arm kind of laying over with a blood pool underneath it. Etta, you look in there, and it is apparently some sort of like bunk room. Pretty sure it's not supposed to be red. Mostly red. Pretty sure it's probably supposed to be like white or gray. Up to your discretion if you want to go in there. And Cap looks in the other room, and he's like, "Hey, there actually might be some useful stuff in here if you want to. I found a stock room.
Well, maybe we can find some more alcohol bottles to set fires with.
Fire and ship doesn't typically go together. Just letting you know.
Says Captain Dynamite.
Yeah, mine is to blow it up. So you go into the stock room. Okay. You ease your way in, and it is a rather tight fit. You all have to go in a line. However, there's two doors, one on one side, one on the other. Go ahead and give me a spot hidden to kind of search the shelves real quick.
That would be a fail.
I got another extreme success.
Oh, nice.
I'm sorry, what are we rolling? Spot hidden?
A regular success for
Oof. Nope.
Etta.
Okay, so Etta, you find some dolls, like some handmade, like children's dolls. It's kind of weird to be here, but whatever. Barnabas, you like search behind a bunch of like boxes and stuff, and you're used to finding hidden stuff. You pull out a red robe with like this weird symbol on it, as well as a bunch of white robes with like holes cut in them. Kind of look like bed sheets. Yeah. As well as underneath that, you find more whiskey jars.
These guys are dressing up as ghosts or something, apparently.
Probably has something to do with what the captain told us earlier.
Yep.
What did you find?
Bed sheets with holes cut in them.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Are we sure we want to let the people upstairs out when we blow up the boat?
Nope, not at all.
Sometimes.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, that being said, y'all can do what you want to do. I'm going to do what I got to do and I'm going to get off.
I didn't see anything in the hallway.
You kind of like try to look out the window and you don't see anything. Would you like to proceed out into the hallway?
Saoirse was just letting everyone know that they didn't see anything when they were looking.
Yeah, the other side of the door goes out in said hallway. Who is first out of the door?
Out of what door?
First off, which door are you going out of? Are you going out of the one that came in or the other one?
I don't know.
Second one? I don't know. Second one, and Etta's going first. There we go. Choice has been made. Nothing wrong can happen here.
Give me a dexterity check. Like a dexterity roll.
Straight dexterity, that's the thing, right?
Yes.
Yep, nope, that's a fail.
You failed? Okay, you officially have the first injury of the game as well. Your speed is halved. You step on a large nail.
Ouch! That went through my shoe!
Yep. Treatable, doesn't actually do any damage. Real quick first aid, bandage it up, stops bleeding almost immediately. However, you can move on. Etta, you are half speed from here on out.
Nothing we can do to help with that?
Not right now. Everybody give me a listen, please.
No, I will not
Fail.
give you a listen.
Succeed.
Nope.
Okay. So we've got one success. And seriously, you hear a thump, 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 thump on the other side of the wall directly across from the one you just came up.
Okay. So the one that Etta just stepped through?
Yes. Step out into the hallway.
Okay.
On the other side of that wall, something's like thumping against the wall.
Okay. And that's in a room.
Yes. There is no door into that room in this hallway.
Okay. There's something in that room.
At the end of your hallway, there is a door that says engine room.
Are we gonna go look? What's making that noise? Or are we just gonna ignore it? Going.
I mean, I would prefer to ignore it, but I don't think we should.
On their side.
I mean, I'd be perfectly happy just sinking this boat and calling it a day, considering what's going on board with all the sheets, but...
Right, do we actually need any more questions answered here?
Yeah, Cap, can we just go home, please?
We need to sink the boat.
Right?
And we got to go down the engine room and do that.
Let's
You
go
don't give us good
then.
news ever, Captain.
I mean, it's kind of my job. I'm sorry.
Let's just get this done and over with.
Yep.
All right. So, where are you going? Engine room or?
Yeah,
other
engine
room?
room. Let's make this fast.
To the engine room door.
Okay. So Captain opens the engine room door, and there's just a loud creak. And Saoirse, you just hear the thumping stop. He's like, "Hurry up, get downstairs." I assume everybody runs downstairs.
Hobbles downstairs, I think you mean.
Yeah, for you. So you get down into the
Saoirse
engine
will help
room,
Etta move quicker.
and it is hot. The engines have stopped running. However, they are still radiating heat. There's nobody down here. There's just a row of lights down the center of the ship, and Captain runs to the back of the ship, and he's like, "Just let me know when you need me. I'm gonna be back here. I'm gonna make sure this thing goes down and stays down." And he runs back to the ship, starts setting his stuff up. It's gonna take him roughly 5 minutes to do that. Given like having to like climb underneath stuff and like set it up and then run stuff out.
Okay.
What would all of you like to do while he's doing that?
Not die.
Caution Saoirse to be careful with the alcohol in this room.
Look for anything interesting.
And that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So if everybody's going to be looking for things that are interesting, we're going to split it off into fourths. Makes sense. So, Etta,
Sir.
we're gonna start with you. Give me a spot hidden and a mechanical repair.
Okay, dokie, artichoke. Do I need
I
to
don't-
do any of this at disadvantage because of my injury?
No.
Okay, cool. Spot hidden. Let's do that first. That's a. Oh nope, that's a huge fail. That's 100.
Oh, that's
Okay.
fun.
And mechanical repair, mech repair.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, that's all zeros.
That is 100.
Okay, so the other one was a 10. I misread the first one then. The first one was a 10, which means spot hidden. That would actually be an extreme success for Etta.
Okay, good. So you are looking around one of the engines, and you find that somebody cut the fuel lines. Trying to poke around and like figure out exactly what happened to the rest of them. You end up burning yourself. You take 1 more point of damage. Eileen, give me the same rolls, please.
Okay. Okay, so I have a... This is really weird. Okay, so I failed on the spot hidden, but I succeeded on the mechanics repair.
Okay. Mechanic repair for you is pretty straightforward. Some of the electrical on it has been removed and run off to a separate area. You only noticed that because as you were searching around, you were like, isn't there supposed to be wires to those spark plugs? Saoirse, for you, I would like an occult and spot hidden.
Preference on order.
Not really. Spot hidden would be smarter to do first,
We'll do
but
that.
you however you want to do it.
Spot hidden's a big fat fail. Double zeros is I
0.
rolled 00 and a 9 for occult. Not a extreme success, but definitely a hard.
Okay. Again, you're kind of poking around. You open up a workbench, and in there it has that same symbol from above, and it hits you. You know exactly what's been going on here, and like everything that goes along with it. You open up the book, and it's actually got like rituals in it. Yeah, which is kind of weird. One specific is the living dead. That you're like, well, that's not good.
Shit. Like the books we found that are now sitting at Etta's?
Looks like transcribed books from that, yes.
Okay, but it's in the similar vein. Tuck
Yeah.
those in the bag.
Okay. And then finally, Mr. Barnabas. Give me a spot hidden first. And we'll go from there on yours.
That is a hard success.
All right. Are you good at history?
I need a 30, I believe. Where is it?
Okay.
Yeah, 30.
Roll me that.
Nope.
Okay. You do find something. It looks very old. And it's kind of tucked underneath another workbench on the other side. It's rather long. It's made out of wood, hand carved. It's got a lot of skull and like crossbones on it. As far as that's concerned, it's also got a gold inlay in it.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah, it's in remarkably good condition for as old as it looks to be. Captain pops up and he starts running a fuse down the middle of the ship. He's like, all right, cool, everybody ready to go? And right about that time, a loud screech comes from the stairwell.
Well, that doesn't sound
what?
good.
He just kind of stares at the stairwell and he's like, yeah, that's probably not good.
After you, Captain.
Yeah. And he just kind of like throws his entire like spool of fuse out and he's like, all right, cool, just make sure that doesn't get lit before we gotta leave.
Sure, we'll go for drinks after this.
Sure. And he pulls up his rifle and he starts headed toward the exit to go up. And as he comes around the engine that Etta burned herself on, I need everybody to make me another sanity check, please.
Pass.
Success.
Fail!
Okay. Then buttons.
I did a success.
So everybody that succeeded still takes 1 point of sanity damage. Saoirse, you ready for this one?
Oh, yeah.
You take 6 sanity damage. Which kind of seems fitting, actually.
It leaves me at 49.
Oh, very nice. As basically what comes out from the stairwell is this big hulking figure. It looks like he has taken random bits of pieces of skin and such and like stitched them to his own face. Not all of which are animal, by the way. Looks like he is currently wearing an amalgam of like bones that still have meat on them for like on his chest. He's like, what'd y'all do to my brother? He ain't talking no more. And Captain just kind of like is frozen at this point. He's like, what would you all like to do?
Shoot it! Shoot it! Shoot it! Shoot it!
I want to.
What do you mean talking anymore?
Okay. So I heard shoot it, smack Captain back. What does Saoirse want to do?
They just be like, what do you mean talking anymore?
How about Barnabas? What does Barnabas want to do?
Barnabas is just going to panic and try to throw the wrench.
Okay. So Etta and Barnabas, go ahead and give me 1 attack each of the proper type.
Nope. That's
I got
a fail.
74.
Barnabas failed.
Yeah, it's a 74.
Oh, great.
I also rolled a 74.
So you hear pow, clang. And this dude's like, okay, we can do that. And he just starts like slowly walking forward. And again, Captain just kind of like standing there like, and like blank face. Eileen, you kind of like shake him. So before he gets close enough to actually like do something, Eileen shakes the captain and he's like, "Hide!" And he like takes off and like dives underneath the deck plates. At this point, I would please have everybody roll me a dexterity check to figure out what order we go in.
I rolled an 82.
Hey, I rolled 81.
Okay.
I rolled a 44.
I rolled a 93.
Okay, so Barnabas is last. Captain goes first, oddly enough. Captain, you just kind of hear him actuate the bolt action on his rifle and just a loud BAM! Yeah. He definitely need to figure out how much he does. That's a lot. He lands a very nice, solid shot, shattering what looks to be a shoulder blade on the dude's chest. But he's still standing. Eileen, you're about 3 feet away from this guy.
I'm gonna move. I don't want to be on the receiving end of one of his swings. I want to get out of his reach.
That's probably smart. What would you like to do after you move?
I don't really have any. Might as well. I'm gonna try and throw the smaller knife.
Okay. Give me a throw, please.
Okay, just succeeded.
Okay. It's 1d4 plus your size, which I think is 0.
Yeah. 3 again.
Okay. So it brings up that. Okay. It is this big hulking figure's turn. As you know, his name is Bobo. And he kind of looks at all of you. He's like, you can't throw, you can't shoot. I'm going after you. And he just pulls a big pipe wrench from behind him and just swings it at Saoirse. Saoirse, would you like to roll?
What did I do?
You're gonna need to roll high.
Would I like to what?
Or
Dodge?
Yes. You would. You're gonna need to roll really well.
Rolled a 91.
Ooh, that's not good. You take 7 points of damage as this dude just flaps you.
So there's a rule if you take over half, right?
Yes.
I'm currently at 10.
Yep. You get an injury. We're supposed to technically roll. However, you lose function of your right-handed, so your left arm. So you can only swing with one hand. Also, you take a penalty dice on any climb or swim checks. Currently, you have a broken arm.
Yeah. Cool.
However, good news, it's your turn.
Good news. I don't even know. How difficult would the blowtorch be to operate?
With one hand?
Yeah.
Extremely.
Okay, we're not doing that then. Obviously, prior to this, that like knowing what it looks
Yeah.
like and how it would handle.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of Dodge and try to get under something
Okay.
so he can't like swing down.
Yeah. So you kind of pull a cap and just dive underneath.
Probably letting out a small scream as the arm gets jostled.
Yeah, probably. I assume you don't want to do anything else.
Hell no.
Okay. Etta, what would you like to do?
Saoirse, you gonna be okay? And Etta will try to pop off one more shot and then go hide themselves.
Okay.
here we go.
Go ahead and give me that shot.
Please roll good. One. Okay. Ooh, that's a 26. That's a 26. That is not a hard success, but it's still a success, so we will take it.
Yep. And I did not dodge. Oddly, not very nimble.
Who would have thunk of that? Oh, I'm sorry. I need to roll damage. That is
1d6 plus 1.
yes, 1d6. Ooh, that's max damage, 7.
Okay. You fire into his chest and you shatter a rib bone that's on his chest. And he just kind of looks at the hole and says, "Oh, that hurt." As you hide. Barnabas, would you like to throw something else at him?
Barnabas is going to be like visibly shaking while he's holding the knife and try to dive somewhere else as well.
Okay. Would you like to throw anything at him?
Guess I'll throw the screwdriver first.
Okay, give me a throw.
Nope.
Okay. Another like clatter and clang. As the thing goes, and you're last. Goes back to Cap. Cap, you can hear him, and you can see him kind of like pop up behind him, and he's like, "You want something? Screw this!" And he like drops the rifle and pulls out the biggest club you've ever seen, and just like, "I'm gonna get you now!" And he just like swings at him from behind. That he's gonna miss. He like slaps him, and it like bounces off, and he's like, "Oh shit." Etta, or not Etta, Eileen, it is your turn.
I don't want to get it. I don't want to get any closer to him. Can I pick up the rifle that Cap dropped and try and pop off a shot?
Yeah, you can run over there, grab it, and like try to let one loose. Do you have any points in that, just out of curiosity?
No, just the base.
Okay. Don't roll a 1, please. Or don't roll a 100, please.
I'm not going to say anything because I'll jinx it.
What's the worst that could happen?
You wind up with worse than a broken arm.
You ready for this?
Yes.
I succeeded by 1.
Oh, nice. It is 2d6 plus 4. Yeah, that's a really good rifle. However, I also need you to roll me a strength check.
Those I'm pretty good at. Let me pull out another d6. Okay, so that's 14 damage, because I rolled 2 5s. And then a strength check, you said?
Yes.
I rolled a 2. I think I'm good.
Yeah, no, you're good. You, like, inexplicably fire this thing perfect form, and you're like, pow! And you're like, oh, that wasn't that bad. It's quite powerful. I'll put it that way. He's gonna swing the wrench at Cap. He's gonna hit. Let's see if Cap dodges. Cap does not dodge, so this is gonna suck. He hits Cap in the leg, and you can hear a like nice solid crack. Yeah, Saoirse, turn.
Did the cap go down?
Oh yeah, no, he's on the ground. He's like holding his leg right now.
Is he far from Saoirse?
Not too far.
I got one good arm. I can help drag him back where they are.
Okay,
Can't do much else.
He would aid you in that endeavor at this point.
Yeah.
Doesn't care who's grabbing him. He just knows it's not him. So
right.
Yeah. Etta.
Oh, am I rolling anything?
No, you're good.
Okay, yeah, just drag them under where they are.
Okay, if Etta is still safe in their little spot, you will pop off another shot. And I've been keeping track of my ammo. I have 2 more shots before I need to reload. Okay, come on. Roll good. Roll good. That is another... That's not another 9. Look, success.
Okay.
So... Oh,
roll damage?
That's 2 damage.
Okay. Not quite enough. You manage to catch him in the neck, and he kind of grabs it, and he's like, oh, I don't feel good. Barnabas.
I'm going to hit him with the fancy new whacking stick I found.
Okay. The old artifact.
Got a 23.
So that would technically be a success. Do you have any size, like damage bonus?
Negative 1.
Okay, you have to roll 1d6. Don't roll a 1.
I rolled a 6.
Oh, nice. You smack him in the back of the neck, and the artifact just explodes, leaving you with a bent gold rod, which is still worth something, just not as much as that artifact would have been worth. And he just goes down in a pile. He starts bleeding from the nose and from the mouth, and like starts convulsing a little bit. And actually, as a matter of fact, because that was an especially heroic thing, I'm going to do something nice for Barnabas. Roll 1d10.
I rolled a 20.
No, just 1d10. So that'd be a 2, I believe.
Sorry, wrong one.
Yeah, no, you're good.
7.
Okay, so you can add that many in any one combat skill. So yeah, Barnabas saves the day. Puts the guy down in a heap.
Who would have thought?
Yeah. By the way, you guys did 36 damage to him. Total. Yeah. And at this point, like, Saoirse's got a broken arm, Captain's got a broken leg of some sort.
Yeah. Saoirse's probably almost passed out at this point. I have 3 hit points.
Yeah, if it makes you feel any better, Cap ain't got a whole lot more.
Yeah.
And Captain kind of like pulls himself up on the deck and like tries to help Saoirse up. He's like, "All right, we gotta. Who wants to light this thing? Because I ain't gonna be able to do it now."
I'll do it. The rest of you are too injured. Go.
All right. Who wants to help carry me up there? I'm not the latest person in the world. Make sure you carry my rifle with you, please, Etta. Or Etta, Eileen, Barnabas, I don't care. Somebody.
I'm out and helping, although I might be able to carry the rifle if I can just sling it.
Yeah, no, it's got a sling.
I think Saoirse is one of the stronger ones, so they will sling the rifle.
So yeah, we gonna let old Hobbles carry the captain, or Barnabas?
I mean, I think Eileen
Look
should.
for-
Eileen's got to light the thing, though. Unless you want Barnabas to light the thing.
I have 35 strength and 30 dex.
So
Etta is.
Can I like help them back onto the boat and then go back down?
You can at least help him up the stairs.
Yeah.
At that point, Captain can probably like hollow himself along using the wall.
I mean, Saoirse can help prop him up. She just can't. They just can't use one arm. So if he's on the good side, it won't be too bad.
Yeah, he'd be on the good side. Barnabas, he hands you the flare gun. And he's like, "All right, so go ahead and run upstairs and just pop this off. We'll be there in a minute. It's gonna take a minute."
All right, and Barnabas will run up.
More than a minute, I think.
Yeah, at least 2.
Yeah. So, Eileen, I would need you to, let's see here. There's technically a role for this. I don't know exactly what the role would be though, which kind of sucks. Give me, what are you good at that would make sense? Let's put it that way.
I mean, what are we looking for? Lighting the actual thing or
Yeah,
getting the hell out of Dodge?
lighting the thing. You'll have plenty of time to get up to the deck.
I honestly don't know. I dumped most of my stuff into like medical with a little bit of fighting and driving.
You have mechanical repair?
I don't have any points dumped into it, just the base 10%.
How about like any sort of like science? Because I could justify that.
Pharmacology, that's really about it.
I
Or
can justify
biology.
Yeah, I can justify that. You've lit a fire before. That's really all you need. Light a fire, set it next to it, wait for it to start burning. However, you're gonna have to do it with like very limited supplies. So go ahead and roll that for me.
Okay, I succeeded there.
Okay, so you do get the fuse lit relatively quickly. And you start headed up. By the time you get up, Captain's just getting up to the top of the stairs. Boat's pulling around. Everybody kind of gets loaded on board. Did anybody go alert the other people?
I figured Barnabas did it on his way up, since no one explained to him what the clan was.
We did, though. The captain explained it to all of us
Oh, okay.
in the mess hall. We just hand waved over it a little bit because of YouTube.
Yeah. So, yes on alerting them and getting them off, or no? Gonna leave them to their demise?
Yes. I mean,
Okay.
that's what the rest of us would pick. I don't know about Barney.
Barney would feel guilty about it.
Okay, so Barnabas, you run up, you slam on the door. They come down, they hop on the boat as well. They don't say nothing to anybody as you guys pull back in. Captain hobbles off the boat and he's like, appreciate the help. I'm gonna go to the doctor now.
Me too.
Yeah, probably. I think everybody got hurt except for you, right, Barnabas?
Somehow.
No, Eileen, you managed to. Well, you have. Oh, I guess that's just from the dude with the swingy.
I'm just gonna have nightmares for a little bit. It's nothing I'm not used to.
Yeah, that I wasn't expecting all that. Fun times. I apologize.
The best of
You'll get a
times.
bonus for this one.
Sure, cool. What are we gonna do about those two?
We can turn them in for smuggling booze. That's about all we can do,
I'll
though.
start.
I don't know about you. I don't condone any of that crap.
You can see what other information we can get out of them.
Yeah, something tells me they're not going to talk to me a whole lot. And they're probably not going to talk to you because of, me.
Can we not just dump them overboard?
At this point, no. I'll figure something out. Figure something out to do with them. Even if my people pick them up as a quote-unquote debriefing and they just don't ever see the light of day again. Yeah.
I can agree with that.
At least they're alive.
Yeah.
And yeah, you pull in the dock, get tied off. Ambulance comes because they see the shape that everybody's in. Somebody calls an ambulance. Saoirse and Etta and Captain all get a ride. The other guys just walk off scot-free. Go about their merry day. Eileen and Barnabas, you are left by yourselves at the dock. And an individual that you've met before comes walking up to you, and he's dressed more proper than the last time you saw him. He's got like an actual shirt on and pants rather than the shirtless and short pants that he was wearing initially. He's like, "What y'all find out there?"
Nothing good.
Right. I know you come to my shop asking about them flowers. You'll find any out in the ship? No. Alright. That ain't good. I'll give y'all time to kind of recover, but maybe it'd be about time for you guys to come back. I'll talk to you a little bit more. And he hands you an actual business card. And it's just Papa's shop. He's like, just come by when everybody's healthy and y'all ready to keep on looking.
Thank you.
And he kind of walks off. So Eileen and Barnabas, what would you like to do at this point? Since you're the only ones that aren't already like, you're gonna go here.
I want to find a way to drop a line to the hospital and make sure those two people that probably should not have survived are blacklisted from the hospital.
Okay. That one. Oh. I'll figure out something for that.
At least the one Eileen works for.
Yeah. Give me. Do you have any points in persuade?
I do, actually.
Okay. Give me one of those.
Oh, if ever I needed a hard success, and I'm so glad I got it.
Oh, nice. So yeah, you call up and you are talking to a couple of receptionists. I'm like, yeah, we're not going to be serving this person, that person anymore. Because you, at this point, you would have got their names. And I start to ask questions of like, why? And you're just like, because I said so. Type idea, I assume. They're like, okay, sounds good by me. I'm not going to ask a whole lot more questions. And they just kind of hang up the phone. But yeah, your particular hospital, they won't be allowed it anymore. Barnabas, what would you like to do?
Head home, collect my fish. Maybe see about tipping a line about the illegal smuggling going on.
Okay. You call up and you're like, we got some runners on shrimp boats, and they're like, do you have any evidence?
They burned their boat when they noticed me.
So no, I appreciate it. However, we can't prosecute without evidence. Do apologize. Thank you for the tip, though. We will be on the lookout. So, Etta, you get out of the hospital first, right? I assume you go pretty much straight home?
First, they. So sorry. First, Etta will swing by Saoirse's room. See if Saoirse needs anything from home before heading back to the house.
If they were all in the same ambulance, Saoirse would have told both the captain and Etta about the book they found. Not in a huge amount of words because of the other people in there, just that they were similar to the other books they have already found. Saoirse would then, when Etta came to check on them, ask Etta to bring the bag back to the house because it's in the bag.
Okay, yeah, no, you're discharged shortly after Etta, so you could theoretically go together. It's just I didn't know if Etta was gonna like do something else prior to heading back home or not. So yeah, you both arrive home, and actually, when all of you arrive home, there's a note nailed to your door.
Read it.
Pull it off.
And again, in that, not necessarily the same handwriting, but in very childish or childlike handwriting. Very blocky, very messy. It says, "We know you're looking, stop." And then it's got that same like stamp from those robes that Barnabas found.
Is it the same that's on the bottles of alcohol Saoirse has?
Yep.
Okay.
Maybe Barnabas will start wondering if he did the right thing or not. Be sure it's fine, though.
But what if they hurt your fish?
Or even worse, burn a cross in your yard. I guess it doesn't have the same like scariness to, Anyway, but yeah, we will end it there for tonight. We have multiple
boy.
injuries. We have multiple injuries. We have a little bit of sanity damage.
Yeah.
And another step in the oh shit bucket.
I know there's a rule about it. I don't recall about number of sanity lost in one game.
10.
Okay, I wasn't quite there. I started at 55 and ended at 49. No. It would have been more than that. Because I lost 6. I've been 48, I think. Yeah?
Yes.
6 and then the 1. I think I
Yeah.
lost another one in there too. That might be 47.
Yeah, it's still not quite that 10 though, so you're fine.
Yeah.
Is there a way to recover sanity?
No.
I mean, you spend time with the psychiatrist for like months.
Even then, it doesn't actually recover it. It just makes you have less crazy.
But don't worry, you're still more sane than Etta, just barely. But
Cool, we're living together. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, and they're the ones that have the magic books.
Yep.
Anyway, everybody stay safe. If you ever find yourself on a shrimp boat that people are dying, run. Have a good night.
Just don't go.
dreams.
Good night, everyone.
Night.
Thank you for joining us in this tale of terror and mystery. If you have any questions for our keeper or investigators, please leave them in a comment below or in any of our social media platforms, which will also be linked below. The world is a crazy place, so stay safe, and we hope to see you again.